Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Libra, June 10, 2025. While you should try not to get too ahead of yourself today, energies are strong for bolder, bigger, and better ideas and strong decision-making. Mercury and Jupiter meet in your sign today, and your unique viewpoint and insight are in the spotlight. You may receive lovely feedback or encouraging news, and you can discover surprising information that boosts your mood. Note that both planets are finishing up in Gemini. Mercury moves on today, and Jupiter will do so tomorrow. As such, it's a powerful time to reflect on the things you've learned about yourself as you've opened yourself up to new perspectives and experiences. You can be excited to share a little more by talking, writing, and connecting with others. You communicate persuasively, and others see you as especially wise and fair. Opportunities to expand your mind, learn something valuable, or resolve a conflict may present themselves. After weeks with your planetary ruler, Mercury, dancing throughout your zodiac sign, he has decided that he has new duties from the sky above. As Mercury has left you behind, you will find yourself feeling a bit more emotional and possessive, as well as considering your innermost values and morals and how they relate to others. When it comes to your romantic life, this can help you to listen to your intuition and consider how you can lead with sympathy and devotion, as well as communicate more sensitively rather than being entirely led by logic. Listen to the voice within. Keep things brief and professional today. The temptation to gab and gossip will be strong, but resist it. The work environment can be incestuous. You never know who knows whom. Today's energy has a great personal impact. The deeper you go to find your truth, the brighter you will shine. There is a tendency for you to be somewhat afraid of risk, to appear selfish and stubborn to others because of a fear of the unknown. Give yourself the permission to explore yourself without fear. Treat yourself to a deep tissue massage. If possible, the journey of relaxation and free association could be a gentle way to unlock what's inside, just waiting to get out and enrich your life. The facts about your finances are apt to take center stage on this day. This may be an area that is somewhat neglected. Your love of living for the moment can have serious consequences if things aren't balanced. If you find that the wolves are at your door, and there just isn't enough to go around, it's time to take some action to improve the situation. Don't avoid any problems you have. Seek ways to handle any problems you have the best you can, and look for ways to bring more income through the door. At the same time that you have reached Jupiter's last weekend in Gemini, you have also reached the last full day of Mercury's short 14-day visit. Mercury's departure tomorrow will see him leave before the foundation year of this new 12-year Jupiter cycle of expansion, and your birthday month ends but is working to leave you with everything needed to keep your head in the game, think on your feet, and the communication lines open. This will also see Mercury move ahead, returning to your income sector tomorrow in time to ensure that when Jupiter returns a day later, it is with a smart head for money from the start. Thanks to the romantically charged lunar vibes of the last few days as Venus, the planet of love, settles into her first weekend in a nostalgic and reflective part of your chart, there has been a chance to capture a sense of romantic nostalgia. Venus has returned to take your heart on a nostalgic trip down love's memory lane that will end with her return to Gemini early next month. Libra, beauty meets boldness in you today. Your quote of the day: grace isn't passive, it's powerful in its stillness. Your color of the day is dusty lavender, elegant and expressive. Lucky numbers: 6, 10, 21. Your aesthetic or values may shift slightly, let your inner artist lead. A choice about love or friendship feels more balanced than before. Speak honestly, even gently. Our eyes in the sky. Here is your tarot reading for June 10, 2025, a date that holds a gentle yet powerful energy, one that invites you to ground yourself while also reaching toward the possibilities ahead. If you've been feeling like life is asking you to both pause and move at the same time, you're not alone. Today's cards offer wisdom for navigating that in-between space with trust, intention, and a sense of quiet confidence. The cards drawn are the Star, Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Two of Swords, and Queen of Cups. We begin with the Star, a beautiful card of hope, healing, and gentle renewal. If you've been moving through a time of uncertainty, emotional exhaustion, or even quiet self-doubt, the Star is here to softly remind you, you are not lost, you are recalibrating. This is the moment where your inner compass is being reset to something more aligned with your truth. You may find yourself drawn to moments of solitude today, journaling, watching the sky, watering your plants, or even just sitting in stillness. Don't dismiss those urges. Healing doesn't always come through action, often, it arrives in the space we create to simply be. If something in your life has felt like it's been in the dark, the star says, light is returning. Following that is the Knight of Pentacles, steady, dependable, and committed to the journey, even when it's long. This card doesn't offer shortcuts, and that's a good thing. It's a reminder that progress built slowly is often the most lasting. Maybe you've been working toward a goal that hasn't shown visible results yet. Maybe you're putting in emotional effort in a relationship, in therapy, or even with self-discipline. The Knight says, keep going. You don't have to move fast, but you do need to stay true to what you know is worth it. Trust in your process, and give yourself credit for the small wins. They matter more than you think. Now, the energy shifts with the Eight of Wands, a burst of forward motion, clarity, and communication. Paired with the previous cards, this might signal a sudden breakthrough, an answer you've been waiting for, a message that lights something up inside you, or even just an idea that clears away indecision. Things that have been stuck may start to move again. So if you've been sensing that something's about to happen, this is confirmation. Stay alert to emails, conversations, signs from the universe, or even your own dreams. They may hold the clarity you've been seeking. But before you sprint ahead, the Two of Swords appears to offer a pause. This card suggests you may be at a decision point, perhaps between two options, two perspectives, or even two versions of yourself. And that can be tough, especially if both feel equally weighted. But here's the thing, indecision often comes not from a lack of options, but from the fear of choosing wrong. The Two of Swords invites you to check in not just with logic, but with intuition. What does your body feel when you imagine choice? Where is the tension, and where is the ease? Remember, you're allowed to take your time, but you're also allowed to choose, even if you're still a little uncertain. Lastly, the Queen of Cups arrives to close the reading with grace, compassion, and emotional depth. She is the part of you that knows how to feel deeply without drowning, how to offer love without losing yourself, and how to nurture others while still honoring your own needs. If today brings emotional conversations, or even a wave of feelings you weren't expecting, let them move through you. This is a beautiful day for checking in with your inner world. Try asking yourself, what do I need emotionally right now, and how can I give myself just a little more of that? Altogether, this reading encourages you to stay grounded, open to hope, steady in your efforts, brave in your clarity, and soft with your heart. Things are shifting not in chaotic leaps, but in meaningful layers. Your journey is sacred, even in the parts that don't make sense yet. Now I'd love to hear from you. Did a particular card speak directly to something you've been feeling? Are you standing at a crossroads, or maybe waiting for a sign? Share in the comments. Your experience might resonate with someone else in this space. And if you feel called, offer a word of encouragement to someone today, even if it's just a friend or stranger who needs to hear, you're doing better than you think. You are not behind. You are blooming, in your own perfect rhythm.